In today's video, we're going to be doing a quick unboxing look and reviewing the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Power Rangers White Ranger helmet. Too many words in the name of this product, but let's go ahead and unbox it and see what it looks like, shall we? So the first thing we really need to do is compare and contrast the previous helmet releases that we got from Bandai. Now that Hasbro officially owns the Power Rangers toy licensing, this is what we were getting from Bandai. So this was priced at $99 for both helmets. The Red Ranger helmet was the first to come out, and it came out online as well as in retail stores like Toys R Us, Walmart, things like that. But the major flaw of this one was, as you can see, it has a matte finish. So instead of having the bright glossy paint job, it had a matte finish. Overall though, I was pretty pleased with this helmet in general. $99 I thought was a decent price point. Could it have been cheaper? Ideally, we would all love things to be cheaper. Some people were lucky enough to find these on discount and clearance racks and get them for $30, $40, but comes with a nice little stand. Helmet scale, for the most part, was pretty good. A lot of people complained it was a little on the large size. I've got a large head, so it never really bothered me in that aspect, but as far as wearability, comfortability, and cosplay ability, it'll do in a pinch. Obviously, it's not going to do as well as a $300 or a $400, fiberglass helmet, but for the most part, it was really good helmet. Green Ranger, same kind of thing. Only this time, they were smart enough to give us the glossy paint job, and this one is even larger than the Red Ranger helmet, so those that were complaining about the Red Ranger scale being too much, well, they were complaining even more about the Green Ranger. Again, this was priced $99 as well as that, so $99.99, $100 for these helmets. I was happy with both of them. Like I said, they work in a pinch for a cosplay item, and they look great sitting on a shelf, and it's a much more cheaper alternative than spending $300 to $400 on a true fiberglass helmet. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and look at the White Ranger. So the very first thing that jumps out to me is this box is considerably smaller than the Red and the Green Ranger helmets that those came into. So that leads me to believe the scale might be a little smaller and a little more true to form. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Inside, the helmet in a bag, of course. There we go. I'm a Lego maniac growing up, so. Anyways, on the front, we've got a nice little glossy Mighty Morphin Power Rangers logo. Looks pretty slick. And then we've just got the base itself that you would put the helmet on. But here is your first look at the helmet. So looking at this, it's got a nice shine to it. They went with these kind of faux hinges. So it's got hinges, but they don't really unclasp or anything. They're just kind of there for decoration. As you can see, it just pulls apart, and it doesn't really hinge clasp or anything like that. But as far as scale, let's see, we've got red here, we've got white here. I would definitely say the White Ranger helmet, having all three of these side by side. Red, here, we'll get the base out of the way. That way it's not skewing things. So yeah, White Ranger, definitely more of a one-to-one human head scale. Hopefully it fits my head. Like I said, I got a big head, but this is, green is much taller. Obviously it's got that fin for the dragon. Red is still taller, and just width. I mean, the red and the green are significantly wider in terms of head and dome size, for lack of a better term, than this White Ranger helmet is. So let's inspect a little bit. I don't see any bad painting out of the lines. The back, I can't tell if it's the lighting or not, but it looks like the second half, this back part of the shell, is actually a different color white. It's almost like, I don't know, like the front piece is brighter and the back piece is slightly off as far as color. It's not, the craziest thing, but it's just something having studio lights on it and I'm kind of able to pick up on. But let's go ahead and throw this thing on and see how it looks. In terms of adjustment and fitting this to your head, it's got straps inside, very easy to adjust those. You just unclasp the little clips, plug it into whatever settings and whatever spaces you want to have it comfortably wrap around your head. As we noted earlier, it is a smaller form factor, so it is going to be tighter on your face. So if you're claustrophobic, you will probably dislike this just because the mask sits so close to your face. I didn't really have any issues with it fogging up. They definitely took into consideration that kind of thing because they've got space in between the mask and the eyepiece here to where it actually kind of vents up through there, so you're not going to worry about fogging it up, where previous releases did not have that feature, so I was constantly fogging them up every time I try to wear them around. So one thing to note though, if you are going to wear this and you do have a larger head, like I said, I've got a larger head, I clipped my ears incidentally when I was closing the back of the clamshell, and that was a painful mistake. So if you're gonna wear this, go the whole route. Make sure you have like the white, ski mask underneath, and that way it'll kind of push your ears back a little bit. You don't have to worry about clipping your ears. But other than that, $79.99 is the retail price of that, so $20 cheaper than previous models. I don't feel like we got skimped $20 in quality. In fact, I've got very positive opinions about this. For $79.99, I think it's pretty much perfectly priced. I think it looks great. I think it displays great. Nice that they included the little stand. I probably won't use the stand, but it's always nice that they have that helmet stand included. And the fact that it's the White Ranger, man. Like, we got the Green Ranger, we got the Red Ranger, now we get the White Ranger. Very curious to see what cosplay items and display items they come up with next. Hasbro's been absolutely killing it so far with the Lightning Collection action figure toy line. Highly recommend you pick those up. But if you're looking to get this here, I'll put product links down in the video description box below. Currently it's only available online, so keep that in mind because I've yet to see it anywhere retail store wise on the store shelves. And that wraps it up for today's video. Guys, let me know in the comments down below what items you would like to see Hasbro release, whether it be cosplay items or just display items. What are you most interested in seeing from the Power Rangers franchise? And if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know every time I upload more great content like this. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. Really means a lot.